Good morning, everybody, from Cabana Bay, Universal Orlando. Just giving you a little shot outside here. You can see there's not many people up and about at the pool yet because it does not open until 9, I believe, and it's about 8:45 right now. But I just thought it was interesting. Joel pointed this out. You can kind of see like steam coming off the pool, which is kind of crazy. It's about 52 degrees out right now, so I mean it's a little chilly. And the pool's heated, so it kind of makes sense. But I'll take 52 degrees even, because up in Maryland, it was 30 when we left. And so anything is a great improvement over that. But otherwise, it looks like a beautiful day out there. Very few clouds. Some way over there. But over here at the parks, not nearly as much. Very clear skies. Pretty excited about that. I know it's Florida. I know a storm can spring up literally within about 8 seconds. So we'll be prepared for that. But for right now, looks great. But for now, we are going to head downstairs to the Bayliner Diner. That's what the food court, quick serve restaurant is called here at Cabana Bay. And then we're going to jump on the bus, head over to security at City Walk, go through there, and we are headed to Universal Studios Orlando for today. And we'll update you guys from breakfast. So here's our breakfast from the Bayliner Diner. I got a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant, which looks pretty good. Looks like a nice croissant, real flaky, and with some breakfast potatoes. It seemed like their seat got some seasoning on them. Maybe a little bit of peppers in there, something along those lines. And then I got an orange juice on the side, and then I think it's a cream-filled donut. It wasn't labeled, but I'm guessing. And then Joel got a omelet, make your own omelet. And then he got the potatoes and some bacon. So what was in your omelet?
Jalapenos, some diced bell peppers looks like, bacon, and cheddar cheese, and mushrooms too.
So all total, this cost us $33.75, which again, like we said from last night, theme park pricing. So it is what it is. Just to give you an idea, here is where we ate breakfast. Here's the seating area for the Bayliner Diner. You can see right through here, there's a bunch of food stations where you pick up what you want, go to the counter, order it, and they give it to you. There's some drink stations out here for reusable mugs, things like that. And they're showing old commercials and stuff on these screens all the time. We got some Christmas decorations, and then this cool mural that's on like a bunch of Cabana Bay merch. This is kind of their style here. That like the reusable mugs have these people on them, things like that. Hey guys, so we're here in City Walk again. There's Bubba Gump right behind us. We're kind of ducked in over by the Universal Cinemark Theater here. But we just wanted to give you a quick recap on breakfast before we headed into Universal Studios. So Joel, you want to start with that?
Yeah, I got the omelet, and it was, I'd say, good for the price. You know, just a solid breakfast option.
Did you say it could use a little more seasoning though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a trend in the theme parks, is a little less seasoning on stuff, just because they're catering to so many different palates.
Right.
Some people really don't like seasoning, some people love it. And I think we're the type that kind of prefer a little more seasoned on stuff. So I think that's going to be kind of a trend in our opinions on stuff, is it's going to need a little extra flavor, which is okay. I get that people don't like that, and it's a lot easier. You know, you can add seasoning, but you can't take seasoning away.
Right.
So it does make sense. Now, my croissant was pretty good. I wish they warmed it before they gave it to you. That would have made it a little bit better. They just kind of take it off a plate and just give it to you. But the potatoes were really good. The donut was really good. And, of course, I had orange juice. That was orange juice. But overall, yeah, I would say, again, taking the theme park tax, quote unquote, into consideration, the value was pretty good for breakfast. Nothing was bad, and it wasn't terribly expensive for what I expected to pay.
Right.
So that being said, we are going to head into the park now and see what we get into. right? You guys can see they have all kind of little merch kiosks out here. They're building something here. This is going to be a big store, whatever it is. It is just absolutely huge. Goes around this corner all the way down to the end. And here we are. Universal Studios Florida. You can see the sign and all the Christmas decorations up for the holiday season. And here it is, the iconic arches. And there, everybody knows the globe. Super cool, super excited for today. And here we are. This is it. Universal Studios Orlando. Got a studio store over here. Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem. Super fun. Over here you got Shrek. Further down we got all sorts of other stuff we're gonna see today. We're gonna try to ride as much as we can, do as much as we can. We're gonna be limited on what we can record as far as the actual rides go, unfortunately. Due to just the rules at Universal, things like that. But we will show you as much as we can, walking around, things going on. It's still going to be a great day.
That guy has a Disney mask like that.
Rip.
The denim Mickey one?
Yeah. Definitely going to be riding Rip Ride Rocket later. Passing by Monsters Cafe. We walked past Despicable Me and Shrek. They were both 75-minute waits. I don't think either of those are worth it, personally. If we get some other stuff under our belt, get finished with that, maybe later we'll check those out. I mean, I'm sure we'll check them out, but definitely not what we want to start on. So we'll find a ride. Here we got the Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon for the race through New York.
You've actually been to the real one?
Yeah, I've actually been to the real Tonight Show, so I'll tell you how accurate it is. I'm gonna guess like 5%. We're here in the 30 Rock Tonight Show building, and they do a history thing for each host that's ever done it. Conan Bryant. Rip, I'm surprised they even mentioned him.
Who knew?
And of course you have Jimmy Fallon. What?
They have like a suit.
Yeah.
Don't they have all their suits? Conan's awesome.
See, they got all of them.
Johnny Carson's suit. Just 'cause he's my friend.
Facts. This is a really cool tribute type history thing. Like I said outside, I've actually been to the Tonight Show and been through the whole thing, and I said I didn't think this would be that accurate. It's really accurate. There's so many things that remind me of actually being there. So I really appreciate what they've done here to make all this happen. It's super cool. But we're about to go in. We're almost at the front of the line. So here we go.
And I join Jimmy and his guests. You! I'm featuring the legendary Roots Crew.
Universal Studios!
And now, here he is, Jimmy Fallon!
Hey, 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 hey!
All right, we are fresh out of the Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon. First ride of the day. What do you think?
That was a great first ride. I don't understand how it barely has any wait time to it, because I really enjoyed it. Obviously, I haven't ridden any of the other ones, you know, but as the first one, that was a lot of fun, I thought.
Yeah, it was really cool. It's just, motion simulator ride. You got like the wind effect, the movement effect, all that different stuff. Really cool. Lots of Tonight Show references. If you like the Tonight Show and like all the different sketches and stuff they do on there, you'll really like this ride because it's really funny how they tie in so many parts of what they do on the Tonight Show. The whole thing's set up like it's an episode and then it goes off into this whole crazy race through New York thing. But really like the story, really like the ride, really good ride. But it is all it is consistently one of the lowest weights at the whole park. And here, Islands of Adventure, either one. And I don't know how that is, because it's a really good ride. Really like it. We're not sure what we're going to do next yet. We're going to check the wait times, and we'll go from there. So right here next to Transformers, this is where we came down from Jimmy Fallon. But we stopped here in the film vault, because we saw it said memorabilia. They have some really cool... They have the normal merch and everything in here, but they have some really cool signed like posters and figures and model stuff.
DeLorean.
Yeah, Christopher Lloyd signed DeLoreans in there. Really cool stuff. I would really suggest if you're here at Universal, come in and check out the film vault. And for those of you who are interested, there are Starbucks locations all throughout the property. There's one in City Walk, there's this one here, there's ones in the hotels. I'm sure there's more.
Corvette real quick.
Yeah.
Yo, pigeon.
Theme park pigeon walking down the tracks.
He wants me to. I could have got him if that guy wouldn't have had to run him over with a freaking stroller.
Right.
Oh, classic.
And there is King's Cross, where everyone obsesses over something I could care less about. For those of you who don't know, Harry Potter, Diagon Alley is back through there. And you can ride the Hogwarts Express over to the other park and go to Hogsmeade. But it's a 65-minute wait, so pass. But this is the London section of the park, so it's kind of London-y, I guess. Got this phone booth, Harry Potter merch. You do have the night bus over here. I hear that is something Harry Potter related, but I also am not sure.
It looks like someplace I live. Not
It is pretty cool. I wish buses were actually that tall.
not
That would be
London,
fun.
but the bus, yeah.
Right. The bus would be cool. And, yeah. So, this is what London's like, I guess.
Krusty Land.
Yeah. And then to snap you out of the illusion of being in London, we travel all the way to Springfield, wherever it is. Is Springfield actually like a place? Like, do they say it's in a state? Or is it just Springfield?
Springfield, Missouri.
Right?
Imagine.
I really have no idea. If anybody knows, please let me know, because I'm curious. I could look it up, but I don't care that much. So, yeah. Krusty Land.
That's my favorite part of like theme park.
This is a really classy like ATM sign also.
It is.
So we are headed to Men in Black Alien Attack, we decided. So that is the direction we're moving. Over this way. There's the second night bus driver guy coming out.
Had to take a leak.
This used to be Fear Factor Live. That show has since closed. And so what they're doing now is they are using the theater stadium seating area over here as one of the U-Rest locations. And for what that is, those of you who don't know, the U-Rest areas are a place during COVID where you can take off your mask and social distance and just relax for a little bit without the masks on before you put them back on and keep going throughout the park. So it's really cool that Universal has those areas as an option, just to give you a little break from the mask, because they know it can get intense, especially in the heat down here in Florida. So for certain rides here, you're not allowed to take anything loose on board. No phones and wallet, all the different stuff that you would hold, your bags, that sort of thing. So we are going to they provide free lockers for the amount of time you're on the ride, and then you just come back and pick it up. All right, so we have ridden 2 rides since we last gave you an update. We rode Men in Black Alien Attack, which, if you don't know, is one of those laser gun target shooter games. Really, really cool, I thought. and then we just got off of The Simpsons. I think it's just called Simpsons the Ride. The sign says Krusty Land outside, but I think that's all it's called. I like both of those. I've ridden The Simpsons before. Remember that being really fun. I have not ridden Men in Black, but it was really cool, really well themed. I've never actually seen the Men in Black movies personally, any of them, but I kind of got the idea from the ride, how it goes, and kind of had an idea going into it. And of course, The Simpsons are just ridiculous. Everybody knows that. So, Joel, what did you think of?
I like
we've done so far?
I like the Simpsons ride more than the Men in Black. I mean, those roll around shooter rides, they're pretty fun, but I kind of prefer the screen in front of you, cart moving, that kind of thing. You know, it's just you feel more immersed in it, I guess.
Immersive. That's really what describes all the simulator rides here. They're really well done.
Yeah.
Like if you've ridden anything like one of the 4D theater or anything like that before, it doesn't even begin to compare to the level of immersion you feel with these. They have the wind in your face. The motion is really in sync with what's going on.
Yeah.
It feels really, really well done. They put a lot of work into these. They're really high quality stuff. So we're having a really good time so far. And we've only ridden 3 rides.
Right.
So we're going to keep moving, see what else we can get into. What other, basically what has the shortest wait time right now. And we're going to hit that next probably. So we'll find out what that is and we'll let you know.